A woman, Mallory, tells her two children that they must leave the house and walk blindly. Under no circumstances should they take off the blindfold, otherwise they will all be killed. Mallory and her children get on a boat and sail to safety. The action moves back 5 years. An unexplained suicide epidemic has begun in the world, spreading from Romania to Europe. Tens of thousands of people have already died. Pregnant Mallory learns about this from her sister Jessica, who, however, is not concerned about the catastrophe. Jessica reproaches Mallory for being too busy painting. She takes her sister to the maternity hospital, where the doctor unexpectedly commits suicide during an examination. The townspeople start killing themselves en masse as soon as they see the mysterious entity. Jessica, running away with her sister, also sees the entity and then throws herself under the wheels of a truck. Mallory joins a group of survivors, where she hears speculation that the suicides are caused by some kind of biological weapon or are punishment from a higher power. After a few days, supplies run low, and Mallory, Charlie, Tom, Douglas, and Lucy make a foray to the supermarket. In a car with the windows taped up, with only one GPS device, they drive there, trying to avoid collisions. Something vague surrounds the car but cannot harm the passengers. At night, Lucy and Felix escape by car without warning the others. Despite the ban, Olympia lets in another survivor, Gary. He warns about the madmen who forcefully open people's eyes, forcing them to look at the essence. Mallory takes the children, puts the birds in a box, and sets off with them in search of the community of survivors. Along the way, the boat docks at the shore, and Mallory goes to investigate. Her daughter disobeys the order and follows, where she is surrounded by the entity. But the mother pulls her daughter back to the boat. The family continues to sail, and Mallory periodically calls for help on the radio, but there is no response. The boat crosses rapids and almost drowns. The family finds themselves in the woods, where they hear voices urging them to remove the blindfold. Mallory stumbles and falls, finding herself cut off from the children. The voices tempt the children to look, pretending to be their mother. The real Mallory apologizes to the children for her harsh upbringing, and they realize whose voice is real. Then the entity pretends to be Tom to lead them into the thicket, but the family follows the bird song and finds the hiding place. They are allowed inside, and the leader of the survivors, Rick, gives them shelter. It turns out that this is a school for the blind, so the entity has no power over them. Mallory releases the birds and gives her children names, Olympia and Tom.